Dwight and Dr. Strader. They really do have a bond. They started this thing 35 years ago, before people even knew what a PA was. Dr. Strader took a chance with Dwight. They blossomed and they made Southwest Endocrine what it is.
Dwight does most of the work and I get most of the credit.
You know, it's kind of like a big brother, little brother relationship that they have. It's really neat and it's very infectious. And even when we're busy, when we're running behind, somebody always has a little comment or a little joke that makes things fun.
We're seeing problems, we're trying to figure out how to fix the problems, and hopefully we do fix them. And there's a lot of, quote, joy, unquote, in that.
They have a lot of respect for each other, and it really shows, and a lot of confidence in each other.
We always come up with the answer because we treat all patients as our patients rather than a patient as my patient.
For years, for literally decades, we've had patients from as far as Chihuahua, Mexico, Florida, or California. They will actually literally fly back for a weekend, see us here, spend a few days here in El Paso, and go back home. I've never seen that before in my life. Patients that have that sort of love for their providers.
Being a physician or a good PA, I think, is basically teaching patients how they can do things better, how they can overcome whatever Mother Nature's throwing at them.
That's a need that I have felt that I could fulfill, and Dr. Strader felt it was a need because he has never said, you spend too much time with patients, you take too long, you need to get in and out. He has never said that once in 35 years.
They really listen. I was never made to feel ashamed or minimized. They were very patient with me. They explained everything thoroughly, and I felt as though I was part of the team of my care, and that was very important to me.
The satisfaction is when somebody says, thank you for taking the time.
Most importantly, Dwight likes to learn and he likes to teach.
I know we're doing a good job. I know we have always been on the cutting edge of medicine. Dr. Strader's always thinking, how can we treat patients better regardless of the disease?
Dwight understands that if we don't learn something every day, we're not doing the job right, or we're not reading enough, or we're not asking enough questions.
They really do challenge you to keep up with them. I've always known how important it is to know the most you can, but I've never really seen such a great example as in this office.
Most of the time, it's hard to tell the difference between a PA and a physician. We all do more or less the same thing, and that is hopefully to learn, to teach, and to help.
I'm in pretty good health. I'm still working 10 hours a day, and even at 82, I'm not sure what I want to be when I grow up. And a lot of it I would attribute to Dr. Strader and Dwight.
Dr. Strader is the most caring, generous person I have ever met.
Dwight is a fine example of what a physician assistant should be, even to the extent that he is a fine example of what a good physician should be.
I'm just so glad for them and so happy that they're getting this award, and they're just terrific in my book, and I'm so glad they're a part of my life.
We are going to be a team that's going to go as long as both of our healths hold up.